In this video, I'm going to show you how to bomb cover 4 quarters every single time with a universal pass concept in Madden 25. Now, although this isn't mentioned, cover 4 quarters is secretly the most meta defense in Madden 25. Because if they're in dime 3-2 or even dime 1-4, they're likely running cover 4 quarters as their base loop defense. And if they're in 4-3, even 6-1, they're likely running cover 4 quarters as their base defense. So this logic will apply to lots of different formations, and the route combo I'm about to show you will beat lots of different formations as long as you can see it coming. So I'm gonna call cover 4 quarters, auto alignment to base, and auto flip off. So this is the way a lot of people run it. In fact, most people actually run double safety go and audible to it. So I'll show that first because it is the most dramatic. Now I'm gonna audible to cover 4 quarters. It looks like this. I'm gonna hard flat. Now you might recognize this because people will grab this linebacker and move him over here to loop. And that's the really common way of running it. And if you see that, chances are they're in cover 4 quarters, because that's the most common defense that people are using with this. Now, enough about the defense, let's talk about the route combo. So right now I'm in PA verticals, you can find this in Seattle, but it doesn't really matter the play, because I'm just gonna use all hot routes here. So the tight end and the interior most receiver don't really matter here. But what does matter is the post on the middle receiver. You wanna put a post on him or use a hot route post. So I'm just gonna use a hot route post, and I'm actually gonna stem that post 1 notch downwards. This just makes the bomb happen a little bit quicker. Then what I'm gonna do is streak my outside receiver. Now I can also show you how this works in trips as well. So just wait for that in a moment. Now what's gonna happen here is that the quarter, the inside quarter on the left, is going to, for half a second, go and play that post. And what actually does happen here is once he plays that post, you're gonna be able to throw this streak above his head and usually get yourself a 1-play touchdown, just like that. So what happens is this safety on the left here comes down, plays this post, and then leaves this for an easy dot. Now that's not even as good as it gets. If you have deeper posts, like the one in PA verticals, if I set it up the exact same way, doesn't matter what you put on circle in your tight end, put them on corners, put them on literally whatever you want, you're gonna see that it's actually even better. You're gonna see he's gonna go and play that, and he's going to leave this route really wide open. I'm gonna possession catch it, get myself a gigantic gain. Now you can also do this out of formations that aren't bunch tight end, and I'd argue are even better in a formation like trips. So if I were to call just verticals, it's a very basic play call, I'm sure you've run it before, you can also do this. All I have to do here is put circle on a post, it doesn't matter what I put on X, doesn't matter what I put on the running back, and you actually want to put the outside receiver on a comeback. And what's going to happen here is if they're in this cover 4 quarters defense, especially if they bring the safeties down, you're going to see that this triangle receiver is going to get super wide open, and it's going to be there for you for a 1-play score. So if you want to destroy cover 4 quarters, you want to implement combos like this that will help you just annihilate it, because you're going to be able to manipulate those inside quarters with posts, and you're going to be able to get yourself some huge gains. Now that is important to mention right there. The safety will play it if your post does get bumped. So if you notice your post is getting bumped, don't end up throwing it. You're going to end up screwing your route combo. But if the post does not get bumped, he's going to look to the post and then leave this streak wide open for a touchdown. So you're going to catch a lot of people with this because this is truly the most common coverage defense in the game.